Welcome to the Daily Gospel of John. Glad you're watching. Getting a real late start tonight, but we're diving in, looking at the first 3 verses in John 9. As he went along, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, "Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" "Neither this man nor his parents sinned," said Jesus, "but this happened so that the work of God might be displayed in his life." What a privilege. This man had this condition, yes, but he was about to make history. He was about to be part of God's story that would touch millions, billions of lives for all eternity. What in his culture was considered to be a curse was about to become a great blessing. See, God doesn't work within our little tidy boxes of understanding things. We like to have simple cause and effect relationships, especially when it comes to painful things in our lives or in the lives of others. And we see something that we perceive as terrible in someone's life, a child being born blind and missing out on so much, and we say, well, that's terrible. What caused that? And back then it was assumed that either the parents sinned or the child itself was evil in some way, and this was a natural consequence. And then by figuring out what the cause and effect was, we could try to avoid whatever the cause was, so we wouldn't experience the same effect, that our kids would be born healthy, because we're not going to do whatever they did. And it's understandable. We try to figure these things out, but we have a false perception of so much, because we look at life in a little line segment from birth to death, and God sees birth to a blip called death. It's a transition into an endless eternity, and for those who put their trust in Him, that eternity will be in a perfect body, in a perfect place, and there'll be no more tears or dying or pain. And so if for a short time a person may experience some sort of brokenness in their life, physical or otherwise, often God will use it to great blessing and glory eternally in their lives. This man was about to participate, be written into God's history, written into the Bible. His life was about to become an inspiration to millions, billions of people for all eternity. And so, yes, he was born blind, but God, Jesus says, listen guys, you don't understand. No, he's not cursed. It's not that his parents didn't do anything specifically to bring this about. No, no, no. This man is very blessed. God is going to use his life to display his glory for all the world to see. And not only that, there's all kinds of byproducts to painful things in our lives. Positive things, depth of character. People that I've known some people who've been through horrendous things, loss of a child at a young age, and with cancer. 2 families I know that went through that, and these people are awesome, wonderful blessings that they weathered that with God, His strength working in their life, His grace and mercy poured out on them. And these people are a source of blessing to so many people. There's so much depth they have. And we see this repeated all over the world in so many people's lives. So often our surface perceptions of things are totally flip-flop, upside down from what God is actually up to. And sometimes the darkest things that we perceive really have great blessing attached to them. And so we have to be careful how we judge, even in our own life, but also especially when we look at others. Well, it's late. Thanks for watching. God bless.